Ukrainian forces shot down 13 drones today as Russia launched its first major drone attack on Kyiv in weeks. Hugo Bachega, a correspondent for our partners at the BBC, is on the ground in Kyiv this morning for us. Hugo, first off, just tell us, what more do we know about the attack on Kyiv?
Yeah, Anne-Marie, so what we saw today was that the Russians launched 13 Iranian-made drones. These are drones that explode on impact. That was according to President Zelensky, and this attack happened shortly before 6 o'clock in the morning here. We heard the air raid alert, and then here in our hotel we heard 3 loud explosions coming from the city center. Now, President Zelensky said all those drones were intercepted by the country's air defense. But we had an update from the authorities here in Kyiv, and they said that some fragments of those drones hit a government building, also 4 houses here in the city center. There were no casualties as a result of this attack. But again, I think it shows that Kyiv continues to be a key target for Russian forces. And for weeks, we've been talking about those attacks, Russia using missiles and using these Iranian-supplied drones to attack cities across the country away from the front lines, targeting civilian infrastructure and leaving millions of people without electricity, without heating and without power. And as you can see, it is cold here in Kyiv. It's been snowing, and I think this is the concern here, that these attacks could lead to a humanitarian crisis as winter sets in.
Indeed. And, you know, those drones a lot cheaper than the missiles that Russia was using, so they're likely to have a lot more of them. The U.S. is now considering sending its advanced Patriot air defense system to Ukraine. It would be more advanced than what they already have. How much of a difference could this make?
Well, it is vital for the Ukrainians, and for weeks we've been hearing Ukrainian officials, President Zelensky, talk about the importance of air defense capabilities. And we heard this week there was a meeting of the G7, there was a meeting yesterday in Paris to discuss how to help the Ukrainians in this war. And the authorities have been saying that they need this kind of technology, they need this kind of capability to protect cities across the country. And I've been talking to Ukrainian officials, and they say that they believe Russia will continue with this campaign. They say that this is how Russia is responding to military setbacks on the battlefield, by attacking civilian sites and civilian infrastructure. And they say that Russia is weaponizing winter with these attacks by attacking civilian infrastructure, critical infrastructure across the country. So the Ukrainians obviously have been asking for this kind of technology, and I think any kind of announcement that this kind of weapon is going to be sent by the Ukrainians will be obviously a major development here in this war.
In fact, I was listening to some BBC reporting earlier today, and they were talking about how, you know, Kyiv gets 4 hours of power a day. That's light, that's heat. You know, you have to do everything in that time period. You can tell me if that's accurate or not, but, you know, how are people coping?
I think, you know, obviously people, we've been talking about this for quite some time now, and I think people are adapting their lives to this reality. They have had to endure constant blackouts, power cuts. So obviously they've bought generators, but you know, people here say that they are defiant, they are determined to keep resisting, and obviously there is a fear that this could lead to a humanitarian crisis. But I think what we're hearing from people here in the country, in the capital, is that this is not going to affect them. And obviously the authorities are saying that what the Russians want with this campaign is to try to hurt people's determination to resist. But what the Ukrainians have been saying is that this is going to cause the opposite effect, and they are determined to resist, even though they know that winter is going to be incredibly hard here.
Wow. Hugo Bachega in Kyiv, thank you very much, Hugo.